Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, we are working on the Fiesta still. Today is going to be part 2. It is Friday morning. Let's see how far I can get today. Hopefully I can get all the front end on, running. I have got some bits and pieces. I went out yesterday and got some bits, so I'll show you those in a second when I'll spin you around. But yeah, just for a minute, I just want to quickly say I was getting some messages last night saying, I thought that was a non-runner. It was a non-runner, but I got it fixed on the video that I picked it up with. So I'll put I'll put it up there now, so that if any of you haven't seen me getting this to be a runner, because it was a non-runner, I think everyone was getting a bit confused because I said in the description it said non-runner. I didn't say it was or it wasn't a non-runner. I just said it a non-runner, which it was. So yeah, just want to clear that up, guys, because I was getting a few messages, so I just wanted to sort of just let you know. But yeah, you've probably missed it. You've probably skipped through the video, or you've jumped sort of and you know just missed it. So yeah, I'll put it above, and yeah, and go ahead and watch that. You can see me get it running, because when I picked it up, it was completely dead, non-runner. Nothing. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. Let's get into it. Let's spin you around and let's crack on. Let's do this. Right guys, so yeah, this is going to be part 2 on this Fiesta non-runner. Was but yeah, anyway, I went out and got some bits and pieces yesterday. I managed to swap the tyres over on the alloys. I've put the back ones on already. Nearly fell over a bloody trim. But they're not new, but they're obviously part worn, but they've got some really good tread on them. And all I want to make sure is that, yeah, look at, oh, you can't see that. No, you can't see that. Let me get a torch and I'll show you. Yeah, some really good tread on these tyres. So, all round, you know, they should really sort of be matching and stuff like that. But if for me, it's a case of just, you know, making sure that it gets through the MOT and it's got good tread on the tyres as a safety thing, really, because obviously it won't pass an MOT otherwise. And, you know, at least I'm changing them, eh? So, yeah. So that was that. Went out yesterday. I've had a delivery as well of the bumper for this car. So that's going to go up onto that. Probably going to take this to the paint shop first, to be honest with you. Let them deal with it. It's only a Panther Black metallic on this car, and he's done loads of other bits and pieces like that for me before, which is spot on. So I know he's going to be fine with it. There's going to be no issues, I think, with the colour matching at all. It's just Panther Black. So yeah, I'll just take the bumper to him with that. My only concern was that it didn't come with this, but it did. So luckily enough, I've got a towing eye cap, because sometimes when you buy these, they don't come with the towing eye caps and you get a bit stung. I have got to put the badge here, which is on the old one over here. So we'll save this, get this one off, get that top trim that goes underneath that bit there. So that's saved. That's good. I've got all the new grills and trims that come with it. It comes as a set, so you get a new chrome top grill. You get the spotlights covers, which I've got loads of spotlight covers anyway, to be honest with you. You get the lower grill. And that's the other spotlight cover there, and I've got loads of spotlights as well, because obviously I've got them, you know, because obviously all the spares I've got. Yeah, I've got a couple of spotlights here to go into. I've checked to make sure they're working fine, bulbs are good. I've connected them all up, so that's good. What else did I get yesterday? Oh yeah, I've got the bonnet hinges. So these are the ones I got yesterday. Only cost me £30 for these for the set, so you know, 20-30 quid, but they're in colour as well, so that's good, in the black. So I don't know what these are for. I'm not sure. So yeah, we've got some bits and pieces to get on with. Also, I'll just quickly mention, I picked up the BMW bonnet. This is the old one at the back. Yeah, so I picked up this BMW bonnet. Believe it or not, this come from Euro Car Parts. So yeah, never sort of thought about using them before, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna call everyone. I'm gonna, you know, try and sort of, because on eBay they're like £300-400, yeah. So Euro Car Parts got their own crash division for parts, and you can go there and you can get most parts from most cars. And this was £200. It's not like an original, don't get me wrong, but it's new, so I'll have to get it painted. So yeah, I went down that sort of avenue, and I'll let you know. You know, you'll see me do it anyway, but you'll see me sort of fit it up, and we'll see how good the fitment is. Yeah, if it's not original with parts, they do sometimes cause you problems. So we will find out about that on the BMW, but that's another video. Today is all about this car, and I want to get this. Yeah, I want to get the front end back on. I want to get the lights back in place, bonnet on, and then just do as much as we can. But before I do that, I just want to quickly run to the paint shop. I'll drop this bumper off. I'll come back. We'll get cracking. So bear with me for a minute, guys. I'll come back to you soon. And then when I come back, I'll set you up and we'll start putting the front end on. So yeah, let's do this. Sorry guys, the angle of the camera there was a little bit off. It was a little bit high, wasn't it? Was it a little bit low? Yeah, sorry. But yeah, managed to get the front end on. All the slam panel, crash bar, rad pack, that's all been fitted now. I put the lights on, as you saw, both sides of the lights. Just checking to see. Sorry, I had a message come from my phone. Yeah, so I put the lights on. Just to see if it lines up. I've still got to put the bonnet on as well, but I think I kind of done so many of these now. Roughly, if you get it good enough with the lights up and down, left and right, to make sure they're all right, because you can't change that position there, and you can't change that position there on the headlight. So as long as you sort of they line up, and there's no sort of real movement in it. It's kind of where it should be, and you just go to this point here as well. So Like I said, I'm so used to doing these now. I know exactly whereabouts it should do and you know what point it should do. But I've come across an issue with this washer bottle. So basically, I'll try to connect it back up. I wanted to put it back in place because the bottom one was a little bit off. So I wanted to just reconnect that and put it in place. And there's a leak. And basically the leak is there. So I'm going to try and do a little plastic repair on that bottom to see if I can plastic repair that in. I'll hot weld it and see if it will hold, because it's only I'm only melting plastic to plastic really, so there shouldn't really be any reason why that won't hold okay. But if it don't, then I'll have to go and get another one. But if I could save 15-20 quid for that, it's 15-20 quid, isn't it, at the end of the day? So, and yeah, I'll see what my skills are like when it comes to repairing it. But I'll show you it. I'll do the repair and I'll show you it. I'll come back in a minute. But yeah, that's that. I've connected the hoses. I've started to connect up all the hoses on the rad. There's one at the top, one at the bottom. I've done all that. I've got to do the air conditioning hoses. I'll connect that back up and get the guy to come and fill it up for me. But later on, yeah. So, but no, it's getting there. Obviously, I've been to the paint shop, guys. Dropped the bumper off to the paint shop. He's going to crack on with that today. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really quick. Like, today's Friday. He said, I'll just come back in the morning and it'll be done. So, really quick. Like, just no messing around. Just fit me in. No problem at all. So, really nice guys over there. So, yeah, that's all good. So yeah, let me see if I can sort this out, and then let me come back to you in a minute, and then I'll show you what I've done. So yeah, bear with me 1 minute, guys, and I'll come back to you. Right, so yeah, you just saw me there do that, guys, and it's just a plastic, welded some white plastic in there as well. What there should be is a little extension part to it, and a little bit longer, and it goes into that hole in there to like a locking pin, so it locks it in place. That's what it should be really, to the end of the day. But as long as these top and bottom screws hold it, then yeah, there's not really sort of a major thing for it. So what we'll do is we'll quickly just put these in. What is that? 10 mil. Should have got me a ratchet, but done it now. Electric ratchet. On now. One at the bottom. Oh, it's bloody hard doing it with one hand. Anyway, I think I've got it. Yep. Okay, so let's see if this is going to hold. It's only like washer bottle, so there's no sort of, you know, real water pressure in it. So, but if it doesn't do it, then I'll have to get another one. But let's have a look, see if it'll do it. So far, so good. Let's keep going with it for a minute. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. That's me getting it everywhere. That's not the leak. Right. Let me see if I can do it. I'll fill it right up so that it will show us any problems in. Any more leaks or... I want to put some proper coolant in it, like not coolant, proper windscreen washer. But just for this experiment, I want to make sure there's no leaks on the bottle. And there isn't. Yeah, so that's really good. A few drips and that, but that's just me because I've put it everywhere. Nah. So yeah, absolutely spot on, guys. That's just saved me a few quid. And that's what it's all about in this game. You've got to be able to try and repair things as and when you can. And that little machine that I got, it's mainly sort of a stapler, so it staples plastics bits together. You just got like little staples and hot welds into plastic. So that's what it's kind of mainly for. But I just you can put an attachment on it to make it sort of like a soldering iron, a hot iron. So yeah, that's that's done the trick. So yeah, like I said, saved me a few quid, and every penny counts on these builds. You've got to try and sort of save where you can, but obviously, you know, make sure that it's suitable for purpose. So if that was not suitable for purpose and it was leaking, then there's no way, you know, I could have left it. I would have had to change it, but because obviously, you know, you need the water for the washer jets for both front and back screens. It's just, yeah, here we go. Right, okay, that's done. Let's move on. Let's carry on. I want to get all the sort of coolant in there now. Let's get it up to temperature. Let's start it. Let's run it. Let's carry on, and let's just see, yeah, how far we get. But so far, so good. So all these little bits and pieces now, that's got to be connected and sort of put together, put back on. Still got to put the lock here. We've still got to change the hinges. There's loads of stuff to do. So I'm going to crack on, guys. I'm going to set you up. Let's do this. So, guys, there we go. That was a marathon repair, that was. I've done loads of things on this. So, yeah, put all the lights in place, as you just saw there. Bonnet in place. The bonnet is kind of 95% there. It's pretty much there. I just want to make sure that when we put the bumper on, it all lines up like straight and stuff across the front. So all those kind of things, I've just still got to check, but I'm quite happy to leave it like that, the way it is. Yeah, so it's really good. Put the top scoop on as well. You've got the air scoop here, so I've put that on, and everything seems to be, yeah, really well. It's everything's up to temperature. The coolant is there. Might have to do a little bit more topping up, but I want to sort of run it about a little bit first, and then we'll see what the coolant light is going to drop like, and then we'll top it up as and when we need to. The oil is bang on where it should be, level, so that's good. What else? I've done the brake light. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, sorry guys, someone else walked in again. What I was saying was basically yeah, the bulb, brake light bulb, had gone, and only the middle one, and that one was working. So I just whipped that light out quickly, swapped the bulb over, and now it's good as gold, good as new. So that's done. So all these little bits and pieces kind of just sort of adds up the car. Do you know what I mean? But we have got another problem inside the car. So I'll show you. Yeah, so what the problem is this blower. And basically what's happening is I'm getting nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and then full on. So, yeah, what basically that is that on the passenger side over here, there's a heater resistor, heater blower resistor, and it's obviously that's faulty. I've done this before, so I know the symptoms of it and the actual the cure of it, the problem, So that's what we've got to do, is take this panel off down the side here, and I'll show you that in a second. I'll take this off. I'll show you the resistor. The resistor's on its way. Heater resistor, that's on its way from Euro Car Parts, and it was 18 quid, including the dreaded lurgy, VAT. So 18 quid for a resistor. So let me get this panel off. We'll get the old one out, and then hopefully by then Euros would have turned up and dropped off the resistor. Yeah, but yeah, it just saves me going out and getting parts. If I can get it delivered for the same money, and I have to move and leave this place so I can carry on, that's a win. So yeah, let me get this panel off, guys, first of all, and I'll show you where it is. But it's a very, very common issue with these Fiestas, and it needs to be done. There's no way I'm going to leave it and sell it like it, and for 18 quid, it's a no-brainer. So yeah, bear with me for a minute, guys, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So yes, guys, this is what I was talking about. So this panel needs to come off first of all. This one here, just take that off. Got a screw here, undo that, and the panel just pops off. And then up behind this bit here, you'll see a white connector. This one here with a grey plug going to it. That is the heater resistor. So just unplug it. And then you've got two screws, one top and one bottom. And I think it's the what was it? Hold on. T15 bit you need for that. And then just pull these two screws off. Pull them out, and then that just pulls out. So I'll do that now. I'll come back to you and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Yeah, and wait for Euros to turn up with a new one. So there we go, guys. That is all it is the heater blower resistor, and it's quite a common thing to go, to be honest with you. If that's your issue with the heater controls, if it only blows on number 4, it's going to be that. So yeah, bear with me for a minute. Let's wait for Euros. They shouldn't be that long, and we'll change it over, put it in, and then I'll show you. Hopefully it works, but I'm 99% sure that is the issue. So yeah, bear with me, guys, and I'll come back to you in a minute. So guys, that was about 20 minutes since I last done the last bit, and Euros have turned up with the part. So let's get into this. And that's basically, yeah, it's slightly different, you know. Is that still going to fit? Let's see if that's going to fit. I don't know. God, bloody hell. Yeah, it does go. To be honest with you, yeah, it does fit. So I'm going to try that. It's a little bit different. But it does, yeah, it does go. It does actually get in there. So let's see. What happens when we do this? Like that. Right, let's test it. It should just work like that on the ignition. Absolutely spot on. So there we go. That's another job done on this car. The heater matrix blower resistor. So yeah, wicked. Okay, cool. So the actual size of it didn't really matter. This was definitely a little bit shorter in the green bit. The other one was a bit longer. So, but yeah, wicked. Still does the job. And 18 quid. You know, it just it's just a little, all these little bits and pieces that sort of, you know, makes a little bit of, you know, it does make a difference, because I don't want people getting in the car when they're coming to have a look at it, to buy it, and they say, oh, well, that why don't that only go on 4 and don't work on the rest? And for it, all it was that. So yeah, there we go. Well, that's pretty cool. So that's done. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today's video. I've done absolutely loads on this car. We've still got to clean it inside. We've still got to clean the outside. We've still got loads of bits and pieces to do. Waiting for the bumper to come back, pull that back on, and basically get the car ready. So what we'll do is that this is obviously part 2. There'll be part 3 on this car, included trying to get it through the MOT. And then that's it. Should be done. 3 parts, 3 days, done. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed me doing this so far. It's just showing you the steps of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And yeah, it's obviously Friday, so have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday's video, which will probably be doing this one, or we'll be doing a GTI. Polo GTI, but I want to hopefully get this one done for Monday's video if we can, so that'll be 3 days. So there we go, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.